Spark Books here. Today, I'm going to explain the book, What We Say Matters, by Judith Hanson Lasater, I.K. Lasater. Take care, enjoy the book, and have a nice day. What We Say Matters, 2009, is a guide to communicating with compassion, openness and honesty. These sparks explain how to connect with your needs, as well as those of others, while speaking in a way that communicates your feelings clearly without causing suffering. Key idea number 1, truthfulness and non-harming improves everyone's well-being. Talking is a vital part of human life. This simple activity affects our well-being and the world around us, even though we perform it almost every day. Our speech shows how we see ourselves and others. If you tell yourself you're good, you'll act like one and others will too. This boosts self-esteem. How we talk influences how we talk. Imagine arriving home from work to a messy kitchen. You may be frustrated and want to tell your roommate. You shout, "You're so messy, you don't give a damn about the house." Instead of speaking, you and your housemate will likely get furious and argue. How can you handle such circumstances to benefit yourself and others? Truthful but non-harmful communication. The Yoga Sutra advises this kind of communication. It respects satya, truth, and ahimsa, non-harming. Right discourse addresses all needs. It suggests that our words reflect our genuine selves and the world without harming others. That's difficult. Right speech requires non-violent communication, NVC. The following sparks explain everything, including how to better express your frustration to your housemate. Key idea number 2, non-violent communication allows honest, non-judgmental speech. Right speech lets you speak truthfully without hurting others, and non-violent communication helps you apply it. Implementation is next. That's peaceful communication's foundation. The next blink will show you how to improve this tactic. Marshall Rosenberg, a 1960s American psychologist, created NVC. Rosenberg sought non-violent dispute resolution. Observations and sentiments start non-violent conversation. There are dishes on the kitchen counter as an observation. Non-judgmental observations are vital. Since messy is subjective, saying the kitchen is messy is a judgment. Your subconscious sends feelings to indicate whether your wants are met. Sadness and loneliness are signs of unmet needs. You may feel joyful, sad, irritated, content, or other emotions. When I see dishes on the kitchen counter, I get frustrated is a peaceful truth statement. Next, communicate demands and requests for nonviolent communication. We need food, security, and creativity to be happy and pleased. Cleanliness is required. Since everything we do serves our wants, honest communication must describe them. Finally, ask. Nonviolent requests must be present and feasible. Would you listen to me for 5 minutes? Say, when I see dishes on the kitchen counter, I feel angry because my desire for cleanliness isn't met. Would you wash dishes in 30 minutes? That's peaceful communication's foundation. The next blink will show you how to improve this tactic. Key idea number 3, practice being honest, compassionate, and transparent. Language is crucial to nonviolent dialogue. To communicate nonviolently, you must connect to yourself, others, and your words. To do so, you must honestly explain your feelings and needs. Before speaking, silently empathize with yourself. Assess your feelings and unmet requirements. I feel upset because my need for respect isn't being met, you might think when someone insults you. After that, you can say what you want. Speaking honestly connects you to yourself and your conversation partner, and being explicit lets them hear your thoughts and wants. So, showing oneself empathy is crucial, but being sympathetic toward others is trying to comprehend what they're feeling and what they need right now. If you fall prey to someone else's road rage, you may be able to empathize and imagine that they're terrified because their demand for safety isn't being provided. Empathizing with your discussion partner will help you connect and make them more eager to talk to you. Nonviolent communication ends with real requests, not demands. This implies being open to the chance that your request will be denied but knowing that you can try again with a slightly different one. Key idea number 4, empathizing with others and prioritizing your needs might help you overcome and avoid negative emotions. Anger and judgment can prevent honest communication without harming others. Despite judgmental anxieties, you may meet your wants by understanding how they influence you. People accept to stuff they don't need out of fear of criticism. To avoid appearing ungrateful, you might eat a friend's cookie even though you're full. Acting without addressing your wants leaves a bad taste. Your cookie-giving pal may even make you resentful. How can you learn to make decisions that suit you? Write an index that scores options based on how well they suit your needs. If the cookie scores 3 out of 10, don't eat it. Using such an indicator, you can act more in line with your needs and less out of fear of judgment. Anger? Empathy helps manage this overwhelming feeling. Anger can lead to regrettable actions like insulting a loved one. Take a moment to assess your anger to avoid such situations. You may be hurt, terrified, or frustrated. You'll be more likely to resolve your anger by examining your whole range of emotions. Empathy for others can also prevent anger. By empathizing with an interrupter, you may discover they merely want to be heard. This perspective makes the interruption less frustrating. Key idea number 5. NVC can improve family interactions. We love our partners and children, yet communicating with them can be the hardest. How can we communicate non-violently with our loved ones? First, we can gift our feelings and needs. In a society plagued by misperceptions that prevent honest communication with loved ones, this shift in viewpoint can be profound. People still think males shouldn't feel and women should sacrifice their needs for their spouses. Sharing our sentiments as gifts helps us overcome such prejudices. We can use this by thinking of requests as giving our partners the chance to meet our requirements. Instead of a burden, we may give them this chance. Kids can help us meet our needs and theirs. Remember that children, like all humans, want autonomy. We can dislike them by repeatedly demanding that they clean the dishes. However, if we convey our thoughts and desire for cleanliness to our children and ask them to assist us meet this need, they'll do the dishes for the right reason, to meet our wants. Finally, empathy improves communication with our parents. Maintaining empathy with parents can be difficult. These dialogues can push people to fight for respect and autonomy, hurting them. Empathy makes everyone feel more connected and open, regardless of the topic. Key idea number 6. Nonviolent communication can benefit the workplace, self, and world. Nonviolent communication is versatile. Though difficult, it can improve your workplace. After all, being honest about your feelings at work could cost you status or respect. Nonviolent workplace dialogue is possible and useful, despite this anxiety. In a meeting, everyone wants to speak. Empathize with another employee instead of joining the wild conversation. I'd want to explain what I just heard, you might remark. Would you listen? This way, your request will connect with the other person and make him more inclined to hear you. You can employ nonviolent communication with coworkers and oneself. Self-empathy and peaceful communication help people overcome mistakes. After a mistake, you might call yourself a moron. Embracing mistakes with self-compassion is more productive. Start by silently identifying your feelings and wants. Share them with anyone involved. Empathy will let you realize you're human and that mistakes are normal. Knowing this will make self-forgiveness easier. Finally, nonviolent dialogue can alter the world. There are many ways to positively impact the world, and no one way is best. Regardless of your path, self-awareness and self-empathy will improve your actions and communication. Communication can be difficult and even unpleasant. We may tell the truth without hurting ourselves or others by being open and honest about our feelings and desires. To view more content like this, subscribe. Don't forget to like and turn on notifications. The channel really benefits from it. I appreciate you being here.